Hi, first graders. Today we're working on lesson 7.10, three-dimensional shapes or 3D shapes. Shown here are some of the shapes that we're going to be talking about throughout the next few lessons. We're going to talk about cone, cube, cylinder, rectangular prism. We're also going to learn about sphere and more. So let's get started. So here are some fill in the blanks of some shapes that you would see in your everyday life. So a party hat is like a cone. Okay, so here's your choices, right? The friends at school will be filling these in. What do you think a bouncy ball is like? Yep, it's a sphere. What about a tall building? Yep, that would be your rectangular prism. A can of soda pop is like a cylinder. And a dice you drop is like a cube. Okay, so all of these you can see in many different places in your everyday life, all of these 3D shapes. 3D shapes are here and there. 3D shapes are everywhere. So you might be able to notice a sphere, a cube, a cylinder, a cone. This one's a triangular prism. I'm not sure we actually learn about that. And then we have a rectangular prism. All right, so on your workbook, your workbook page, which is 313, I want you to please draw a line. Doesn't want to work with me today. To match the shapes that are the same. Write the name of the shape. So for example, this one's kind of easy because it's an ice cube. It kind of tells us in the name, ice cube. Cube, which one on this side also looks like a cube? Yep, the dice. So you would take and draw the line in between. And then on the line here, you would write cube. Good. Okay, see if you can do the rest. What else looks like this? The cylinder. Okay, see if you can figure it out and write it on the lines. So next would be combining the shapes. So friends at home, you will probably not have 3D shapes, but friends at school, if you're watching this, you will each get a little baggie of 3D shapes, and I want you to explore putting these shapes together. Which shapes can you combine, and which ones can you not combine? Also, I want you to think about which shapes can roll, stack, and slide. Okay, if you can roll it, if you can stack it up, or if you can slide it. So for example, it's pretty easy to figure out which one can roll, right? Probably isn't even sitting still on your desk. Okay, the ones that can stack have to have a flat face, and then the ones that slide also would have a flat face. Okay, so you would be able to find that the cylinder and the sphere can roll, and the items that can stack would be like the cube, the cylinder, the rectangular prism, the cone, because those have flat faces. But the cone would have to go on the top, right? Because you cannot stack anything on top of the point of that cone. All right, so then we have the rectangular prism, which we've talked about. And then I want you to practice with your shapes, making those rectangular prisms that are not cubes. So you can see here a few examples. These smaller rectangular prisms and cube go together to form a rectangular prism. Here we have many cubes, rectangular prisms, and one large cube to form a much larger rectangular prism, and then 3 rectangular prisms that go together to compose an even larger rectangular prism. We also have rectangular prisms that are cubes. So we take the rectangular prisms that we have and we make them into cubes. Okay, now with your homework helper, you can discuss the attributes of rectangular prisms. First, I want to talk to you about some vocabulary. We have face, edge, and vertex. So here, this blue part that you see in the front, that is the face of the rectangular prism. Here, this black line, you can see that's the edge. And where all the when edges come together, that's called the vertex. Okay? Some questions I want you to talk about. What do you see that is the same about all rectangular prisms? How many flat rectangles are there on a rectangular prism? Can you stack, roll, and or slide a rectangular prism? And does a rectangular prism look different when you move it around? And by that I mean in different positions. You know, tip it on this part, tip it on this part. What does it look like? So then I want you to talk about cubes and other rectangular prisms. So talk about how these two are the same and how are they different. Again, think of those things we just talked about, the faces, the edges, the vertex, or when there's more than one vertex, you call it vertices. And talk with your homework helper about that. Then please go to workbook page 314. All right, so on page 314, number 6, the directions say which shapes are not rectangular prisms. Draw an X on each one. So first look at this one and decide, is it a rectangular prism? Yes or no. If it's not, you X it out. If it is, you leave it alone. Okay, and then do the same thing with each shape. And then we'll go to number 7. For number 7, it says ring the shapes that are cubes. Okay, so now we are looking for the cubes and we're going to circle them. So which ones are cubes? And you give those a circle. In each one, you're going to be looking for 4 items. Okay, the top one, 4 things will be crossed out. The bottom one, 4 things will be circled. And then down here, compare a cylinder, a cone, and a sphere. Explain what is the same and different about the shapes. So the cylinder, oops, that's this guy right here. Talk about that, the cone, and the sphere. So how are they the same and how are they different? And that's it for today's lesson, and we'll talk back here tomorrow.